So this is a different time for us. I'm usually on, if I'm on a Sunday, it's usually like Sunday mornings when I typically come on. But yeah, my morning had a lot going on, so I didn't make it on this morning. But we got to church early, so here I am. Um, guys, we've been doing this challenge, Mark 11 and 24. Basically, you can have what you say. I just want to share a couple like testimonies, like over the last week or so. This week, if you guys didn't see my post on Wednesday, our verse we're focusing on is Proverbs 18:21. So it's basically saying life and death are in the power of the tongue. Basically, we're being very mindful of our words this week. If we're saying that, okay, wherever I say, where I declare will happen, if I ask for a thing, I'll receive it because I believe that God can do it and I have my faith to back that up. That means we have faith in that we recognize that our words do have power. And with great power comes great responsibility. Come on, Spider-Man. So like the thing is like it doesn't make sense to like put our faith in like our like in what we have and what we can ask for if we're then not responsible with the words that we actually say. I think that'd be really irresponsible. I think it would be like almost negligence if we didn't actually take time to really make sure that the words that we speak, because we're literally saying the things I speak will come to pass. So it'd be really negligent if we just start saying like, or if we don't take in consideration how powerful really our words are and that we don't try to be more mindful of them. So like this week, that's our focus, paying attention. And it's crazy. Let me tell you, like literally things you say, the things you even, not even say out loud, but even think how much they can influence like even your day, your mood, all that kind of stuff. So like I had a lot going on today and it's like, okay, you can either complain about it and like who you complain to? You complain to yourself really at this point because you ain't talking to nobody. But like I could like really took it as, you know what, let that be something that was going to distract me for the rest of the day, or I could have chosen to like, it's okay. Everything's gonna get done. We're gonna be fine, right? So it's like literally having that change of mindset, changing that perspective, having literally changing my thoughts of no, this is fine, it's okay, everything is good. Literally changed my mood throughout the day, and so this is something like I'm really trying to be more focused on, really pay a lot more attention to just my words in general. So that's what we're talking about this week. Just to be focused on that. Ask God to like show you like, because sometimes like we say things that are just sayings that we don't even recognize the weight of it, and it's just like I was about to give you guys an example. Let me see if I can give you one. Like, okay, I got one. So like, let's say they were like, oh, it's a Monday. Like have everybody be against Mondays or whatever. And like, Monday blues, or I don't know if people say Monday blues. I don't know what people say. But like, how basically every like, Monday, like if you have that type of mind frame, that type of mentality, that's where your mind is set on. If you're literally saying those words, then you're literally planting that fruit of like, oh, your Monday is not going to be great. But if you start going in that, okay, Monday, let's go, let's get this thing on popping. It's about to be great. It's about to be awesome. Like, I'm about to the best week ever. Like if you go into it that way, even if things pop up, your mind is already at a place where you're optimistic. Like if you're talking about, oh, here goes Monday again, then you're already kind of in a pessimistic mood. And it's not like as soon as something bad happens, it basically just confirms what you was already thinking. But like if you have that optimistic mind frame, then think of like, okay, my Monday's gonna be great, my week is gonna be great, like everything's gonna be great. If something bad happens, like, okay, but yeah, that happened. But regardless, my Monday is still gonna be good, And so it's just all about your mind shift change and making sure that we like really pay attention to the words we say, because they really do make an actual difference. So yeah, that's what we're talking about this week. Tomorrow, 6 a.m., I'll be back on. I'll be doing a live prayer, and that's kind of the thing. Just like our mindset, the words we use. That's what I'm really going to be praying for, to help, so God can help us be more mindful of them. So testimonies. Okay, I have 3. I might have more. Who knows? I don't have no other plans for today, so I could stay on here all day if I really wanted to. So, anyways, right? Okay, so the first one, like I was starting getting sick about Tuesday or so. I think I was coming on a cold, like a head cold. It was a pretty bad one actually. Well, it felt like it was going to be bad, but like immediately I was like, no. This is not gonna happen. I was like, I'm not gonna be sick long. I'm not gonna be like. I was just like, I can have what I say. Like the verse says, if you ask for a thing, you believe in faith, then you will receive it. And so I was like, I'm not gonna be sick. And so like, of course we could use everything with wisdom. So I still was taking, so I started taking like Zicam. That's really good for like the beginning stages of a cold. Take that and you're like good to go, right? But the thing about Zicam is you have to take that you have to take that every 3 hours. So the first day I only took one, I took it once, and that was pretty much it. So then Wednesday I was like, okay, I'm gonna take it every 3 hours, right? And so it was okay. I was fine, and honestly, I was probably sick maybe 3 days, and I never actually got really, really sick. I just got kind of like congested, so I'm still kind of like congested, but I never actually got the full on cold, which thank God for that. Look, I'm not good when I'm sick. I'm no good when I'm sick. But anyways, and so like Wednesday night, so I've been taking it all Wednesday, every 3 hours. But Wednesday night, it was like, okay, now I go to bed at 9:45 because I'm tired. And so like one of them was like midnight, 3 a.m. I think it was like midnight, 3 a.m. and then 6 a.m. Like I was like, well, I don't know, God. I'm just gonna have to miss them two midnight and 3 a.m. ones because I'm not waking up. I'm not setting an alarm. I'm not doing it. I was like, God, I'm not gonna do it. Like so, I was just like, 6 a.m. I'll come back and I'll do this again, right? And so anyway, so I went to sleep, and then middle of the night I woke up. I was like, let me just see what time it is. Midnight. I was like, well, okay, since I'm up, let me take this medicine. Then I went back to sleep, and then a couple hours go by, I wake up again. Like, okay. And now normally I don't wake up in the middle of the night. I rarely wake up. Like when I'm asleep, I'm asleep. That's it. That's pretty much it. Like unless the house is on fire, I'm asleep. So like for me to wake up that many times in the middle of the night is unusual for me. But then the second time I woke up, I looked at the time. It was like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Seriously. All right, God, I see what you do. I might have missed it the first time, but like I see what you're doing now, God. And like, okay, amen, thank God. So God is faithful, and God cares about the little things. And like when I tell you guys, God cares about the little things, he cared about the fact that I didn't even care about the medicine. So I was like, well, I care more about my sleep than I do that medicine. So I didn't even care about the medicine, but God cared. God wanted to make sure that I still took that medicine on time. And so he woke me up at 12 and at 3 so I could take that medicine. And like, I think that's awesome, the fact that, we say God cares about the little things, even think like our smallest concerns God cares about. God even cares about the things we don't even care about, like the things we just like, oh, well, just forget about it. Like he even still cares. I think that's awesome. That just hit me. That just hit me just now. So I think that's awesome. So anyways, that was that one. Well, actually, no, because the thing was, literally the next day, Thursday, same thing. Now, my Thursday got off, so for some reason, I don't know how, I was on like a 1:30 or 4:30 and something like that, but still, God was faithful, and he woke me up each and every time. So, yeah, God was faithful. God is faithful, basically. So, second one. I think this was Thursday, I think. I was coming home from work, and like, I'm not going to say I was doing 80 in the 55, because I would never admit to that. But I could have been. Who knows? I don't know. Allegedly, I was doing 80 in the 55, right? And so there's a state trooper like on the side, and like I see it coming, like I see it like right there. So I start slowing down, but I could get to about 65-ish by the time I started passing the state trooper that was like sitting on the side of the road, right? And so I'm like, oh God, here we go. And like, so I started looking at my, because I gotta look up because I'm a little short, but in the river to see if he's gonna pull off, and he starts pulling out. And I'm like, oh crap. So like normally, I'm not gonna tell you guys I speed all the time, and this happens a lot. But yeah, okay. So anyways, so I was like, okay, I really can't do a ticket right now. So like, at first I was like, please God, let me do. I was like, oh wait, no, I can have what I say. I was like, God, I believe in faith that I won't get a ticket. I won't even get pulled over. And I just believe in faith. And so now why I didn't slow down to 55, I don't know. Like something in me, even though I was still doing like smooth 65, which is still 10 over the speed limit. Like the line slowed down. But I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't know why. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I just could not do it. So anyways, and so like, I got to about 60 though, like a little bit further down, right? And so I'm just driving, and like I see the car, so I'm still looking to see where the cop car is, right? So I see it. He's like literally behind me. Then he's over in the lane. He pulled I was in the fast lane. It was 2 lanes. So I was in the fast lane. He was kind of sort of behind me, but then he was in this lane. And so now I'm cruising at like 60 something, right? Even, yeah, that's just me. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm cruising at like 60. And I'm like, okay. I was like, nope, because I believe in faith that I will not get pulled over. And sure enough, the car, he just goes, and then he goes right past me. And then he keeps on going. And then he gets off at like the next exit or whatever. I was like, well, amen, God. Thank God. Lord knows I can't do the speeding ticket. Lord knew. And like, I just trusted him. I just activated my faith. And like in that moment, I was like, I'm not getting pulled over today. Nope, not today. So that was another one. That was like Thursday-ish, I think. I don't remember. And so the last one today, actually, it was this morning. So today's Mother's Day, guys. Yay. Yay. People were telling me Happy Mother's Day. I was like, I don't have kids. They was like, oh, but you have a dog. I was like, no, we're roommates. That's all. But we're cool, though. But we're roommates. But anyway, so like today, it was supposed to rain like all day long, right? And like even still, that's what the forecast has said for yesterday. Yesterday, I looked and it said literally all day rain, all day long, right? And so then today I looked again and like there was rain around early. It was supposed to rain at 8 o'clock. It was like a chance of rain around 8 and then right in the early afternoonish. So like we might have had a window from like 10 to like 1 where it didn't rain, but then there was supposed to be more rain or whatever. But it was still supposed to rain like around 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, God, I just asked like God for it not to rain. And I was like, my thing was, I don't care if it rains or not. But I didn't want it to rain. I was like, God, can you hold back the rain until later in the afternoon? That was my prayer. Cause you know, like, people don't sometimes like go to church when it's raining outside. Like literally my grandma, if it's raining, she's not going to church. Like, well, she's not leaving the house, period. But she's 90 something, so it's fine for her. But like if it's raining, she's not going. And I know how, you know, like this is a big Sunday for, you know, churches or whatever, and just how, you know, we prepare stuff for people to be there. And, you know, it's just like, and also just the fact that it was Mother's Day, you know, people are nice. People want to take pictures outside and, you know, so I was like, Lord, can it just not rain until like later on in the afternoon? And it is like 1:37, and it has not rained yet. Now, it might start raining after this point. Look, I got y'all to this point. That's all I can do. That's all I was asking until, you know, after church. So if it start raining later today, hey, I did my part. But no, seriously though, like I'm thankful that, you know, God heard that prayer and like held back the rain. So yeah. So those were my 3 testimonies, just of like just praying for something, believing in faith that God could do it and that He would do it, and then God showing up and being faithful. So yeah, so if you guys have never heard of what I'm talking about as far as this prayer challenge, they're all have the same hashtag. So it's the Mark 11:24 prayer challenge. Check it out. In the first one, it kind of tells you all the background behind it, but basically just real short. In the verse, it basically says that if you pray for a thing, if you receive it in faith, you'll get it. Basically. So it's pray, believe, receive. That's basically the verse. And so like we're just activating our faith and we're increasing our faith. And over the course of this month of May, we're using these prayers to help increase our faith. So we're believing God for things. We're believing in faith. We're stepping out in faith in some instances where we're like, I don't know. And we just watch God meet us. And it's been awesome. Like I've been having testimonies like pretty regularly, like several within a week. Like that was 3 right there within like 3 days span basically. So yeah, I really encourage you guys to hop in, join in. You can watch any of the old videos to just kind of get a good feel for it. I have some posts where I actually just wrote out. So I have 2 posts from the week 1 and week 2 of the verses we've been going over. Because as we're doing the prayer challenge, there's a couple of verses I want us to kind of focus on, to kind of help lead and guide us. Because, you know, sometimes it's hard to do a prayer challenge or just a fast or a challenge or anything like that if you don't have like something to kind of anchor it and you don't have like a verse to kind of keep you focused or whatever. So I have those. And so every Wednesday we get a new one. So we're still in the second one. Come Wednesday we'll do something else, a different one. But they're all just, you know, helping us with the challenge and basically helping us, you know, increase our faith. And I think we already know we're already doing really well. Like God has been really faithful and God has been showing up and like blessing us in all crazy ways, like amazing ways, right? And so it's been awesome. And so at the end of all this, it's like we'll be able to look back on our testimonies like, man, God is really truly faithful. God is truly everything He said that He is. And it's going to be super awesome. So I just want to encourage you guys to keep going through the challenge. Continue to stretch your faith. Like, okay, so this is about week 2. So if you've been doing this for this long, it's like, okay, you got to know the prayers you've been asking. Ask for something greater than what you've already been asking, and use that as an opportunity to increase your faith. And God's faithful and He'll come through. So yeah. I will talk to you guys actually tomorrow morning. So yeah, we'll be tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. prayer. And then yeah, we'll just keep on going. If I have any more testimonies, I'll come on and let y'all know. So yeah, see you.